Hello everyone, I'm Kwang. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a little deeper analysis of the whole LEGO R series. I want to find out why this series is so successful as a LEGO investment. And yes, you heard me right. This is a series that almost nobody was talking about, but still, based on my research, the return on investment for this LEGO R series is truly amazing. Alright, let's get started. LEGO introduced the R series in August 2020 and they released 4 of the LEGO set in this new series. And at that time, there's a lot of discussion about this new series because there are 2 very unique features that we barely seen in LEGO set before. First, the LEGO set from this new series is all like a 2D models instead of traditional 3D model from in LEGO form. And of course, LEGO released a flat model before, but this was their first complete series in this style. And all these new LEGO set had a retail price of $120, which means LEGO is pretty serious about this new 2D and a flat model in their product line. And the second feature is even more surprising. If you check the parts in this LEGO set, they're just small dots, all small dots in different colors. Thousands of them, and you'll pay $120 just for these different colors of dots in one pack. So these 2 very unique and new features defines this whole series, and a lot of people not really interested in this new LEGO form or paying $120 for just small little dots in whole set. But let's check what happened after retirement. For all 4 LEGO R set released in the first wave in 2020, the Star Wars set now has a value of $170, the Beatles set reached $220, and the Iron Man set is worth $160 for now. The final set is Marilyn Monroe, current value at $130. And let me show you the Excel sheet I record all the data. So as we can see, the first 4 here at least is number 1 to number 4. One thing I wanted to emphasize is that the current value is actually also the value just about 6 months to a year after retirement date, which means you don't need to wait until now to make the huge profit. Actually, the value of all these 4 in the first wave being retired, they all went to the current value very quickly after retirement, just about 6 months to a year. And the data definitely shows this series' remarkable success. The top 3 sets have very strong returns. They often discount as low as $80 and sometimes $90, $100 very often. And even for the Marilyn Monroe, which had the lowest value for now, it's still not a very bad investment. If you purchase at discount at let's say $90 with a market price $130 for now, you still make a $20 profit. So the data truly shows how successful this series has been. And before analyzing why this series has been so successful, I want to first review that what set has been released and what set has been retired and how are they performed after retirement. And then I will share my own opinion behind their success. So after the first wave of retirement, let's check the second wave, which by end of 2022. Disney's Mickey Mouse current value at $130, Hogwarts Quest current value $130, and also Elvis Presley current value $200. I think it's a similar pattern for the Ordinary's LEGO set. They all perform a little bit higher than their retail price. But just like I mentioned, if the investor purchased these 2 at a discount price, let's say $70 to $90, that's still not a very bad investment. And for the Elvis Presley, the market value is almost double if you purchase at discount price just $100. But let's check these 3 closely. I don't think that Disney's Mickey Mouse and Hogwarts Quest are the most attractive option for LEGO investor. I think everybody's buying LEGO R series from that year, they will definitely pick Elvis Presley. And especially for those investors that already did the research, looking at the first wave of retirement. So here is a small conclusion. All the LEGO R series set from both first wave and the second wave have retired and performed pretty well. The best performers in this series have almost double in value if we could purchase them at a very common $90 or $100 discount price. And even the lower performing set in this series, like these three here, is not gonna lose money if you're buying them at discount price $90 to $100. You're actually going to make a little, like $10-20 per set. And to be honest, that is not a very common thing we see in any kind of Lego new series or Lego themes. Like you put money on every set of these new series or the new theme, you're not gonna lose money. And on the other hand, you're actually making a very decent return on investment. And you just need a little more for the common sense, which one will be a better options. I think most of us will make the right decision when we picking from these Lego sets. Maybe not 100% correctly, but the investors definitely going to pick up more of the Iron Man compared to Mickey Mouse, and pick up more of the Beatles compared to the Marilyn Monroe. I'm not saying anything wrong about them. It's just when we consider this Lego set as Lego investment, these are really a very easy decision to make. So I'm going to share my personal opinions about why is this series so successful, and I'm going to break down my opinions into three sections, or let's say three reasons. The first and the most important reason is that I think Lego designed this set extremely well. And the result is that not only just Lego fans buying this set, but also a lot of people usually not buying Lego sets, they will also be interested in this new series. And I would like to compare this new series with another two pretty new Lego series released in the same period. And let's see if there's a pattern or maybe what make this R series different. I'm going to compare the R series to the Star Wars Helmet series and also the Diorama series, which were also released during the same time. The Star Wars Helmet series is very famous for its great return on investment and also has been a very solid Lego investment for years. On the other hand, the Diorama series has not performed well at all. And here's what I think about the Diorama series. I believe what really matters here is how well they are displayed. The Helmet series is definitely a very well designed model, and compared to the Diorama series, you will find out that the Star Wars Helmet connects directly to very specific characters, and I can recognize them instantly with maybe a little far distance. But for the Diorama series, I think I will need look closely at the detail and to be familiar with the Pacific theme. And not many people will be very familiar with all these themes in the Star Wars universe. And that is the reason I think make the Diorama series be a less popular display model. And let me explain my opinions in different ways. Like, for example, for the Luke Skywalker's helmet, even with like a 2-3 feet away, I can recognize it instantly. And everybody will recognize it. And it's the same for the R series. I think it's very clever that Lego designed these new series and the first and second wave with very famous characters. You will recognize the Star Wars 6 and the Beatles instantly, and even like 3, 4, 5 feet away. And also we will see they release the Lego sets with very famous paintings and art pieces, but we will discuss that later. So the whole purpose of this series from the beginning was just to create very good display Lego set. And that is the first reason I think why these series are so successful. And I think the second reason is that for the new R series itself is marketed as art pieces. And of course, we can consider a lot of Lego set could be art pieces. But for these new Lego R series, they specifically emphasize the artistic concept about this new line. And of course that people are willing to pay more for these art pieces or product that related to arts. And let me give you an example. I have here a banana and some tape. So the whole idea is like this. I put the banana on the wall and I use tape like this, and I will consider this is an art pieces. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I use 2 minutes to make art pieces, and this art concept sold for $6 million in an auction. And let me check some picture for you.
A few moments later.
And that is what I say about people willing to pay more for art pieces. They are paying for the idea, design, material, and colors, and of course, just a concept. So that's my personal opinion as the second reason. The final reason is related to the supply. So since it's a very new series from LEGO and not many investors purchased them during the first year after retirement, and also investors not buying them even after the second year of retirement, because just 1 year of the successful return on investment is not enough to convince most of the LEGO investors. It's the same pattern when we consider LEGO Star Wars helmet series. The first wave of the helmet series skyrocketed in value after retirement, and even many investors start to pay attention to the helmet series, but we can see that the second year and the third years of retirement, those helmets retired at the second and third wave still perform pretty good. And of course that the Star Wars helmet series or even the diorama series is what the LEGO investors more familiar with compared to the new LEGO R series, which is what I wanted to explain here, that the supply on the secondary market for the new LEGO R series is very low. That is the final reason I think their values go up very quickly after retirement. So I shared my opinion of what I think the reason is for this new series being so successful for LEGO investor. And next I wanted to share what LEGO R series I purchased since 2023, and also what LEGO R series are going to retire by end of this year, and what LEGO set is current on the market right now. So let's start with the LEGO set I purchased. There are 2 LEGO R series retired by end of 2023. And again, these are the data I collect. It may not be 100% correct, but I tried my best. And I only purchased the Jim Lee Batman by end of 2023. My purchase price was from $80 to $90, and the current value is $200. I didn't purchase the world map. I'm not familiar with this concept. But as we can see that both of them are really good LEGO investor if we purchase by end of 2023. And then let's move on to the LEGO set retired in 2024. I didn't purchase these 2 on the top, the Rolling Stone and the Floral Art, but still, if I purchase them at discount price, both of them will be very good LEGO investment. So for the LEGO set I purchased for investment is the Amazing Spider-Man and also the pair of parrots. I mean, at this point, only thing we need to do is just pick the right LEGO set from the R series retired in that year. So I'm more familiar with Amazing Spider-Man, and that's the reason I purchased it. And also I like the pair of parrot. My purchase price for the Amazing Spider-Man was $140, and to be honest, I'm not expecting it to be like $300 or even more. I only anticipate the value on the second market be just around $230 to $250, because with a market value of just $230, I'm still making like a $50 to $60 per set. And now let's check what LEGO set are going to retire by end of this year. Again, the list could be changed, but I'm still going to share my opinion on these 3, which is the Mona Lisa set number 31213 and the Milky Way Galaxy 31212, and also the Great Wave set number 31208. I will purchase all 3 of these as LEGO investment if they are going to be retired by end of this year. But I definitely like the Mona Lisa and the Milky Way better. I mean, I'm probably gonna spend more money on these 2 compared to the Great Wave, but still, I think all 3 of them will be very good LEGO investment. It's just depending on what price and what quantity I should purchase. But I will need gather more information until, let's say, by end of this year, and then I will decide what price and quantity I should purchase them as LEGO investment. And in the end, let's check what LEGO set we currently have that are not going to be retired by end of this year. First, we have the Starry Night and the Batman Gotham City. And also we had this new release Sunflower from Vincent van Gogh. And before the release of the Sunflower, I liked the Starry Night a lot. And also we have the minifigure of Vincent van Gogh in this set. It's actually a Lego idea set. But then we had this new Sunflower released, which make me really excited. Because I can imagine that there will be more Vincent van Gogh's art released in future. That could be a mini series after this art series. Let me put this down. It's scary. Okay, I just put on my $6 million art pieces. So yes, for the Sunflower, it may not be very impressive compared to the Starry Night. But after second thought, I think it will be a better Lego set compared to the Starry Night. Yes, I like the Starry Night much more personally, but I just considering how many people will actually have it for themselves, put in your study room or bedroom, or maybe living room. Compared to the Sunflower, I would say Sunflower is much more easier for people to purchase. You can put it anywhere you want to put, and also a very good gift for friends, family members, and for kids. So I think the Sunflower will really be a good home decoration and give me the very positive and pleasing mood. So anyway, both of them will be very good Lego investment if they are going to retire couple years later. And for the Gotham City, I will definitely purchase as Lego investment for sure. Just it's not going to retire by end of this year. So I will do more analysis in the future. And that will be all for the Lego R series analysis, and also those Lego sets related to R series. And one more related Lego set I wanted to check is Da Vinci's Flying Machine, set number 10363. So we have the Leonardo da Vinci's minifigure in this Lego set, and for Lego R series, they normally do not have any minifigure, and that is the reason why they didn't put a Gotham City in the R series. And the reason I want to mention this flying machine is I think it's very well paired with the Mona Lisa. I can put it on the desk, and on the wall behind the desk, I can put the Mona Lisa's painting on the wall. And of course, I would not be surprised if Lego release more Lego set related to Leonardo da Vinci. Alright, that's it my friends. Hope you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video, because most importantly, that will really motivate me and also help this channel. Thank you. See you in the next one. So I actually checked the article that for this $6 million art, not this one, the other banana, but they come with an instruction says how long you should replace the banana. Of course, you're gonna eat the old one and put a new one. And they also tell you like at what distance you want to put it on the wall. So yeah, I mean, it's an art, so there is rules about it, and what's the correct way to replace the banana and tape it. Yeah, I have to think about it.